A$AP Rocky is facing 24 years in prison. Bro, I rock with A$AP Rocky. He cannot go, bro. He was just out in Sweden. They had him up in there for a month. The world was tripping.
TikTok's back, I guess. So what better way to kick things off than with the story? The story of why A$AP Rocky got arrested for attempted... Oh, y'all ain't know A$AP Rocky facing 25 years?
Crazy.
Damn. What is what happened? Now,
Crazy.
first things first, for those of you that don't know, his name
is
isn't A$AP Rocky.
Bro, I gotta go see that before
Rocky.
you get locked
well,
up.
His name is Rakim, but his stage name is Rocky. A$AP is the
Rest in peace, A$AP Yams, bro.
group he's a part of. Here's A$AP Yams, A$AP Ferg, and a couple other A$AP folk. And hey, this guy's also part of the group. His name is A$AP Relly, but he's the guy A$AP Rocky allegedly.
A$AP not a thug.
Thinking, wait a second, you just said they was part of the same group. A$AP, I know what I said, but that don't change the facts.
You ain't gotta be a thug to do it. We about to learn in this video, but from what I heard, some things occurred, and then allegedly someone did something, and they trying to say A$AP Rocky did it. Now, do I think so? A$AP Rocky would never do that. Hello?
A$AP Rocky had a problem. He was always the face of the A$AP
Cardi.
crew and all its
Cash
affiliates.
Cardi.
Hey, look, it's Playboy Cardi who got his career started as being an A$AP affiliate.
That's crazy.
Now, A$AP Rocky, when you're the face of the crew, people always sort of look to you to provide. Because, yeah, you Mr. Money Boy now. So some people in your group are just kind of going to expect you to make the big purchases for your friends, you know? And that's how this whole thing began. In A$AP Relly's words, the guy who A$AP Rocky allegedly, he said, look,
I like this dude, the way he be telling stories, bro. I be scrolling on TikTok and his video come up. I ain't know he posted on YouTube, but his videos be coming up, bro. I be getting sucked into. Never mind. He's a good storyteller.
Passed away, another A$AP crew member. I figured A$AP Rocky was gonna pay for the funeral.
What do you mean, huh?
When I found out he didn't, I texted him saying, look, you changed, bro. But he says, uh-oh, A$AP Rocky ain't texting back. He's saying all this in court, by the way. He said, A$AP Rocky ain't texting back, so I got a little heated. He said, then Rocky and I eventually get on the phone, and A$AP Rocky talking about something. I was gonna say something to you, but they told me if you got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all, so I ain't say nothing to you. He said, what? So A$AP Relly said that's when their relationship like pretty much soured. Then later on, A$AP Rocky hits him up saying, yo, you in LA? Relly said, yeah, I'm in LA. A$AP Rocky said, what hotel you at? A$AP Relly said, I ain't like how he said that. So I gave him a different hotel. A$AP Relly says they eventually meet.
Oh, that's where he messed up, bro. That's where he messed up.
Yeah. And here's where things start to get wicked. Now there's video surveillance of
GG's.
almost everything that happens next, and that's important. So I need you to listen closely. So you see Relly allegedly walking up to an alleged, just pretend I'm saying allegedly after everything. So you see Relly walking up to A$AP Rocky.
That's A$AP Rocky. What? Look like a mannequin. No? I mean, all right. Yeah, okay.
They get in a little scuffle. Relly says at this point he was shocked because he thought they was just gonna talk. He says he knows A$AP Rocky. A$AP Rocky is not really, you know, that
they've been friends since like high school.
Nuck and buck tight. And that's very important to the story as well, because A$AP Rocky is known to be a fashion boy, not really a violent type, in his own words as well. A$AP Rocky also had two other members of the A$AP crew behind him. Now, they all know each other. So the other A$AP members were just standing there. They were like, oh, damn. A$AP Rocky then pushes A$AP Relly out of the camera range.
Smart move, smart move.
Other members of the A$AP crew jump in to separate them. They're like, no, y'all doing too much.
Separate.
Now remember, they were out of the camera range on this side. When the other crew members came to separate them, they start pushing Relly back in the camera range. A$AP Rocky then comes back in the camera range and starts reaching in his waistband.
No.
Visibly
no.
pulls out a ting. But then they go out the camera range on this side. But remember what I just said. A$AP Rocky, the fashion boy. So A$AP Relly like, bro, I known you since you're not gonna do nothing. And well, he was right. A$AP Rocky didn't do anything. A$AP Rocky walks back in the camera range. You see him put the ting away. And A$AP Relly says himself, Rocky did nothing at that point.
Okay.
Here's where things start to get wickeder.
Hold on, we might be saved here.
A$AP Rocky is walking away. A$AP Relly says, okay, at this point, I was a little mad. A$AP Relly basically starts telling Rocky, you a sellout. You got a little money and you switched up on your boys. You got some of your boys still in the project. He said one of our boys addicted to, I think it's this group member he was talking about, addicted to, and you ain't help him out, Rocky. He says this is when Rocky lost it. turns around and starts letting them things go.
It was
He
all
said
off
at this point,
camera?
he started jumping behind other group members talking about, oh, that boy Rocky busting. He said then one of his knuckles got grazed, but that was it, and everybody scattered. They allegedly have this part on video too, but it's super blurry. Now, here's the issue. Half of that story was caught on camera, but the other half, the important parts, were just the word of ASAP Relly.
I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, I don't think ASAP did it. But in court, my nigga, this shit's not looking good. In court, my nigga, this shit is not looking good, bro. Like, how do I tell you? He need to hire Young Thug's lawyer, bro. How do I tell you?
So let's go back to earlier in the story. Remember, this whole thing started because ASAP Relly said, ASAP Rocky, you didn't pay for our boy's funeral arrangements. You switched up. Well, it turns out ASAP Rocky did pay for the funeral arrangements. ASAP Relly goes, oh yeah, ASAP Rocky did pay for the funeral arrangements. But I found out after we already started arguing. Does that make sense? ASAP Relly?
No, that's so fucking stupid. No, this nigga paid for it, he forgot about it, and then get into an argument. And why he not say, I've been paid for that shit, stupid nigga, and just like brush it off though? That's what I would have did. Like if somebody came to me saying, oh, you ain't do this, and I know I did, and they should know I did too, I'll tell them, look, you're a little stupid nigga. I did do this. Boom, boom, boom. Get out my face. Never see you again. Yo, Beast Panda, thank you so much for the follow, bro.
ASAP Rocky didn't pay for their friend's funeral arrangements, so they started
somebody
arguing.
getting mad over
Somebody probably hit up ASAP Relly earlier talking about, bro, you look stupid.
They made you unfollow me?
Funeral arrangements. Okay. But at this point, too much stuff has been said. They're already arguing. Now, why am I telling you this? Because in court, ASAP Rocky's lawyers basically want to prove that ASAP Rocky's a pretty decent guy, and ASAP Relly is just a...
He is a really good guy, bro. He is a really good guy. Have you listened to the music he makes? Come on.
Jealous, hating friend that wants to start stuff for money. The police said, hating friend this, hating friend that. If ASAP Rocky let them things go in broad daylight, he going to jail. ASAP Rocky is
why was Travis Scott on my screen?
He says, well, for one, the only person saying that ASAP Rocky, somebody, is ASAP Relly, the jealous friend. Nobody else said nothing. For two, police. When y'all went to the scene, did y'all find any evidence?
Okay, hold on.
No, we didn't find any evidence. But then, this part's important. ASAP Relly himself goes back to the scene and finds shell casings as evidence and gives them to you. Police said, yeah, that is what happened. And honestly, that in itself is so ridiculous, it'll probably be enough to get ASAP Rocky out of jail. ASAP Relly heard they ain't find any evidence, so he went back to the scene and says, police, I found evidence here.
I ain't gonna lie. Saved. I mean, we don't know till we get the you're free. But from what it's looking like, even though that story's kind of crazy, looks like ASAP Rocky's seeing another day as a free man.
Top of that, the police raided ASAP Rocky's home because an alleged is very serious.
They raided
his shit? Found, but they were registered and they didn't help the case, meaning those maybe didn't match the one used in the whole altercation.
Yeah, okay, so you had a little ghost gun.
The judge starts to get a little sarcastic with ASAP Relly because ASAP Relly didn't report any of this happen until a few days later. And remember, he said he got... So the judge is like, you got... ASAP Relly's like, yeah, my knuckles got grazed. The judge is like, wow, I'm so glad you're safe.
No, there's no way.
All of that being said, that
I could have sworn it was his leg, bro.
Ain't do this. And that's why there's going to be a trial, because an altercation did happen on camera, so it's up to a jury to decide. Side note, ASAP Relly is also suing ASAP Rocky for $25,000, like saying emotional damage and stuff like that. And that's why ASAP Rocky's lawyer is saying, yo, he's doing all of this for
25 fucking bands. About to ruin this nigga's life. 25 bands in 25 years. I've seen it enough, bro. Get this nigga off my screen. This shit all pissed me off, bro. You telling me, my nigga, you were suing this nigga days after the event allegedly occurred. Suing him. 25 bands for emotional damages. Your knuckles is grazed. I graze my knuckles all the time, my nigga. I don't know how a knuckle gets grazed by a bullet. I don't know what the fuck that would look like. I hope ASAP Rocky walks out this case free, scotch free. Not a single thing happens to him. ASAP Relly. Shaking my head in disappointment, bro. What the fuck? I ain't gonna lie. I hope none of my niggas ever do me like this. Ever, 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 ever.